Good morning everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a very special video for you all. It is a beautiful but cold November morning. I've got loads of layers on, I'm nice and warm, but it is a very cold day. It's about 3 degrees today, something like that, but it is absolutely beautiful. The sun is shining through the trees and we have got some brand new fields to go on today. If some of you guys have watched a couple of my previous videos from a couple of weeks ago, you might know myself and my dad have got a brand new permission in an amazing little village where we have an old permission that we've had so many amazing finds off. Loads of hammers, loads of silver, loads of coins and some Roman bits as well. So today myself and my dad are going to start on quite a big field that we've never done before, that is near some old Tudor houses, a couple old farm buildings, stuff like that. We're in an amazing area and today is going to be awesome. Hopefully we're going to get loads of coins, loads of medieval artifacts and hopefully the first hammered of the brand new permission. Let's get out there. I genuinely cannot believe it. Literally just walked on this field. First signal, I had quite a scratchy one. I wasn't 100% sure. I wasn't going to dig it at first, but I thought it's my first signal, I might as well. It was really squeaky, dug it out, it cleared up to a beautiful 92, and I know what I've got already. It's a coin, and it's a really early one. It's going to be a George I farthing. I can just make out his head, and you can see the ring around. Oh my days, it's in beautiful condition as well. Oh, look at that. You can see George perfectly there. Oh, that is amazing. I know straight away because George I, he's one of the only monarchs that has this big ring around his coins. I think it's him and Queen Anne that have them on like the farthings and stuff. That side isn't that great, but we might be able to get a date off that, to be honest. That is amazing. What a start. George I reigned before George II and after Queen Anne. So I know he ended his reign in about 1727. I don't know when he started, but I'll put it up there. I think it's about 1712, 1710, something like that. But that is an absolutely wicked start. Right, I'm going to clean some a bit more and come back to you guys. I cannot believe it. This is so good. Look at that there. Just giving it a little bit more of a clean up. And you can easily make out George I's head there. And you can just about make out the date. It's really hard to see. But I'm 99% sure it's 1719. Which is amazing. Finding a George I coin on its own is great. But when you can see the date as well and the head as clear as that, makes it 1,000 times better. Literally been detecting 2 minutes and already found a beautiful coin. Got high hopes for this field. Where there's coins like that, there'll definitely be silvers and hopefully some hammers. Let's keep going. Guys, I genuinely cannot believe this. My dad just had another little signal over there. His second signal, his first was a bit of scrap copper, which again is old, probably 1800s. And he had another little signal. And he has got, I think, our first piece of medieval history from this field, which I'm going to show you in a second. But I have got a lovely little signal down here. Started off quite a small 72 and it's improved to a nice clean 77. It's just down here somewhere. It's something really quite small. It might just be a little bit of junk, but it could be something nice. Oh, there it is there. What is that? Oh, it's a zip. Right, I got a little zip there. That's a bit of junk. But what my dad had was a really quite special. Let's get it on the closer camera. Look at that. Absolute beauty. I cannot believe it. I'm 99% sure this is an early medieval buckle. I've just posted it on a Buckles forum on Facebook just to double check because there's loads of knowledgeable people on there that'll come back instantly and tell me the exact date. But I'm going to say maybe 13th, 14th century there. Beautiful. I don't know what the name of this buckle is. Maybe it's a variant of like a trapezoidal buckle, something like that. But I'm pretty sure there would have been like a little catch plate on here that's sadly broken off and you can see there's some iron corrosion and stuff there. But that is an absolute beauty. And again, where there's finds like that, there's 100% going to be hammers. That is absolutely amazing. Literally been detecting 10 minutes and we have already had 2 amazing little finds. Let's keep going. I've got another really interesting find here, guys. I'm not 100% sure what it is. I think it's some sort of little mount, but it's an almost like an arrowhead sort of shape. I don't really know. It's really weird. It's quite hard to make out. There we go. Oh, there's some silver plating on there. Oh, I like this field so much. You can see there's some lovely green patina underneath that silver plating there. This is 100% going to be another little medieval artifact. I'm going to say some sort of little leather mount. Yeah, definitely. You've got the 2 little iron pins there. But sadly, look, it's broken off there. I can imagine this would have been a lot longer. You might have had like a little bar in the middle and then another one of these kind of arrowhead designs at the end. And you can see it snapped a bit there. But that is absolutely amazing. Again, I'm thinking early medieval, potentially similar age to the buckle, which makes sense as my dad found that buckle literally like 10 meters away from me. But that is absolutely stunning, especially with the silver plating on there. That is awesome. I'm expecting some amazing finds to get today, and hopefully the first hammered of the new permission. Get in. This field is pulling up loads of weird things. I've just had something not very old, but I believe I've got like a deer's head, a stag's head. It's not very old, but it's a really interesting little find. I'm gonna get it on the close camera and give it a clean up. It's really, really interesting. Look at that. I just gave it a little spray, but it's a really interesting one. I think it is like a stag's head. I'm 99% sure that's what it is. But it's a really, really odd one. There's some little pins on the back. You can just about make them out. But I'm guessing it would have been a bit of decoration on maybe a belt or a bit of horse harness or something like that. It just would have been propped up like that. Could be on a bit of furniture as well. But I'm saying definitely Georgian. I don't think it's any older than that because I think it's machine made. I don't think it's handmade. Sorry if that's really loud, there's a plane going right over us. But that is an awesome little find. Sadly not very old, but something a little bit different, which is always nice. Just had a couple more coins, guys. Just a little George's second halfpenny there, but very beat up. And I had another one earlier. There was literally just a blank copper disc. My dad just had a scary moment, not scary moment, exciting moment. Apparently he just had a gold bottle top that was proper gold and it was folded in the mud. He thought it was a gold coin basically, but it wasn't. He called me over for absolutely nothing, which was not very fun because it was a bit upsetting after it wasn't a gold coin. But we're doing great on this field. I think we've had, what, 3 coins now, 2 little medieval artifacts and a couple of other little bits, but we're probably gonna maybe do a little bit more around this area and then head down the field to where all the other fields are, and including loads that we haven't done before. I said in the intro about the 2 fields, 3 fields that we have done weren't the greatest. There's loads of coins, but nothing too special. But there is some medieval stuff here, so probably gonna start slowly heading down there, maybe get into some more new fields, give them a scout, and then maybe after lunch come back up here where we know there's loads of good stuff, or to another area if we find another area with good stuff, which I'm sure we will. Let's get out there. Just a little update here, guys. These are the coins I found earlier. I just found that one. Little George III halfpenny, nothing special, 1806 or 1807 that'll be. And then these are the ones that I had earlier that I told you about. And I just had this up. Kind of looks like a little fibula, but it's definitely not a fibula. I'm pretty sure it's another part of a little medieval buckle. Probably part of like the little catch plate. You've got this little kind of rotating bar, like a spring thing. And then you've got the little pin there, and that's probably part of the catch plate. And then the buckle would have been attached on this side like that. So similar to one we had earlier, but instead of the buckle, we've got the catch plate and the pin. But again, probably kind of 1400s. Haven't had any information back on the buckle I've had yet because my post is still pending, sadly. But just wait till the end of the video because I'll have a roundup right at the end with everything we found today cleaned up. And then I can get some, 100% proper IDs. I'll look in on my buckle books and coin books, stuff like that. But that is awesome. Another piece of medieval history. Hopefully, it'll be a hammered next. Decided to do a little live dig on this one because I've got a beautiful 89 there. Really, really, really nice little signal. Ooh. I don't know if I told you guys, but we have moved field now. And we are in a little field that my dad has actually done on his own, which is not very nice, without me, for about 20 minutes, he said. And he had a couple little nice bits. That's where that little medieval buckle plate thing I just had was, I literally found that like just over there. And it is in the hole. It's a 94. So I'm expecting a coin, hopefully a little silver coin, and maybe even a little hammered. That would be lovely. I think it's quite small. Yeah, quite small and quite deep, which is always a good sign. Come on. Just want to see a little glint of silver. Right, just down here. Come on. Right, I've definitely got it in there. Oh, I can see it. I think it's going to be a little coin. Oh, no, it's a button. Oh, but it's a nice little button. I think, folks, I've got a lovely little livery button. Let's get that on the closer camera. Look at that, just down there. It looks like a really, really interesting one. It almost looks like a little serpent or something with some writing above it. I don't know, it's a really, really interesting one. Look at that, that is beautiful. I haven't had one that nice in a long time. I don't know what that writing says up there though. I think it's... Oh, I can't really see right now, but I'll give it a better clean up when I'm at home, of course. But that is a beauty. I think it's some sort of like sea serpent, which has got like wings on there. I don't know, it's a really, really interesting one. I've never had one like that, which is very, very cool. And I'm sure that will clean up a treat as well. Some lovely silver plating on there. So probably from around, I don't know, the mid to late 1800s, that one. Absolute beauty. I'm very, very happy with that. Another beast of a signal here, guys. This was a very deep 89 that's improved to a very clean 92, which is just there. I think I can see it. Oh yeah, it's in this big block here. Oh, what is that? There's a weird shaped object there that I don't know what it is. Oh no, what is that? Oh, it's a buckle. Sadly not a medieval one this time. It's a square buckle that has been clearly hit by the plough, and it's more like a, what's the shape called? A parallelogram? Is it a parallelogram or a rhombus? I don't really know. But it's a weirdly shaped buckle, probably from a bit of horse harness, maybe from a belt, probably from the kind of, I don't know, really late 1700s, probably mid 1800s. He's got a large date range, but still, it's a good find. It's not a bit of junk, which I'm happy with. Guys, I can't believe this. I've only gone and got another medieval buckle. This time, a bit of a different one. You can see here, it's still covered in mud. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be... I'm not 100% if it's a broken half or it's his own buckle, but I think it's going to be a broken half of a lovely spectacle buckle. And I think there's going to be some detail on there. Let's get this on the closer camera. Look at that there. It's definitely going to be a little medieval buckle. Oh yeah, look at that. It's some lovely detail on there. It's like a little... kind of, I don't know, it's like a little, is it a rose? I don't know, there's a little bit of detail up there. I've definitely had one very similar to this before, and I'm pretty sure it would have been a nice little spectacle buckle, so there would have been another one on this side, just on here. But it's going to be a really early spectacle buckle, not like a usual Georgian one, but I'm going to say probably, I don't know, maybe 14 to 1600s. Again, large date range on these, but I'll get 100% date range and, you know, proper ID at the roundup, because I know I've seen this one in my buckle book before. So that is absolutely awesome. It's been a day of medieval buckles. I think we've had, what, 3 now? It's always nice to get a different one as well, like that. Lovely. Lovely, clean signal there, guys. A nice 85. Very sweet signal. Sounds quite small, which is always good. And I think there's a decent bit of depth. Slowly coming towards the end of the day, only just because it's getting so dark so quickly. Oh, there we go. Oh, goodness. I think it's just come out. I think it's just on the side here. Sorry if it's really windy. I think, yeah, it's that there. And I think that is going to be a little coin. Is there detail, though, or is it just a crusty old Georgian? Oh, sadly, I think it's going to be quite a blank one. But you never know. Might be able to get some detail on that if I clean it up, but I'll leave that till I'm at home for the roundup. Probably a Georgia second half penny, I'd say. So 1727 to 1760 is when he reigned. So nice little coin, nice bit of age. I can't believe this, guys. Sorry if it's really noisy, the wind is right in my face. I think my dad has got... He has. Don't know what silver it is though. Where is it? Is it on the clod? Where is it? Look at that, everyone. It's quite hard to make out because the sun is somehow setting already, and it's literally like, I think 2:30, maybe 3, something like that. It is ridiculous, so we've only got like an hour left, but that is a silver coin. And you can clearly make out William III's head there facing right. And it's going to be a little sixpence. You can just about make out the top of the shield just up there. It's quite hard to make out. They're usually quite blank. But that is a piece of 17th century silver. And I'm pretty sure it's been bent into a love token as well. You can just about make out the 2 bends there. If you don't know what a love token is, it's a kind of shirt. It's a... what is it, like a little symbol of kind of love and commitment that someone would give to their lover as a gift, basically. And the story is, if their relationship broke up, they'd throw them in the fields, or, you know, they might have just dropped it like normal coins. But that is a really cool little find. I'm very, very happy with that. It's good that we have found a bit of silver, which is awesome. Definitely gonna have a little go around this area because it's one of the areas that we have not done on this field, which is a good sign. That is absolutely wicked. Oh my goodness, where? Oh, I can see it. He's got another silver coin. He literally had his William III about 5 minutes ago. He's got another one. It looks really shiny. I don't think it's a William. I think it might be a Victoria or something like that. It looks 100% silver. It looks really bright. I'm going to get it on the close camera. This is awesome. I think we finally found an area where there's some good stuff. Just take a look at that. It looks very, very shiny. It looks immaculate. It's really, really heavy. I think it's Victoria. Oh yeah, I can just see her bun head just there. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is amazing. Look at that detail. Oh, that is an absolute beauty. It's literally perfect. We haven't had one of these Victoria shillings like this design in a very, very long time. That is amazing. What's the date? Is it 1859? Yeah, 1859. It's quite an early one. That is absolutely immaculate. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow, that is beautiful. Look at that. Haven't had a Queen Victoria silver coin that good in a very, very long time. There's hardly any corrosion on there. Any blackness. There's a little bit up here, but that is honestly amazing. That is a beautiful coin. And it's great as well. We've just had 2 silvers from quite very different ages as well, right next to each other. So there's definitely some area, some activity around here. There might have been a footpath that's been around for many, many years or something like that. But that is absolutely stunning. What a beautiful little coin. Hopefully when there's coins like that, there might be a little Victoria half sovereign. And that would be insane. That is wicked. Very loud signal there. I've just dug out quite a deep 75. Sounds a little bit big now though. You're probably realising it is very, very dark. I literally filmed the last clip of that silver Victoria about, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, and it is already very, very dark, and the temperature has dropped so much. It is freezing now. I took off a layer at lunchtime because it was hot, and I am freezing cold now, but probably the last signal of the day here. But it's been a great day. These sessions, the first few sessions that myself and my dad are doing on this permission, they're just recce's really, because there's loads of fields, it's a huge permission. So we're just scouting out the areas and seeing, you know, what area is the best. And yeah, there we go, thought as much. I think it's part of a can there, but it's been a good day. We had, I think, I had about 5 copper coins in the morning. I'll show all of them cleaned up in a sec at the roundup. And then we had, I think, 3 of those little buckles, which I have got date ranges for now, which I'll tell you again at the roundup. And then my dad had 2 silvers literally right next to each other about, 30 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. So it's been a great day, and I really hope you guys have enjoyed it. So enough talking from me. I want to get in the car because it is absolutely Baltic out here, and then I'll see you all at home. And welcome everybody to the roundup. What a very, very special day today was. We had some absolutely amazing finds, and overall it was just a beautiful day. First of all, I want to give a huge thank you to Gareth, one of my good friends over from the Dukes of Derbyshire, for giving me this beautiful little mahogany presentation board. It's perfect for doing my roundups, and thanks a lot, mate. It is wicked. So I'm going to start off with these 2 little boxes here. I just whacked some random old buttons in there that we found, just to show you guys everything we find isn't always, we don't always show you. I don't think I showed any of these buttons. We had loads. I think we had like another 10 more than this, but they're just a few examples to show, we do find other bits in just all the stuff that I've shown you guys. But I'm going to start off with some of the artifacts. This thing here was really, really cool. This turned out to be a little Victorian. We think Victorian. We think it's maybe from the kind of very late Georgian period, but most people think on kind of Facebook groups it's Victorian. Some sort of little decorative piece of brass. Probably would have been attached to a bit of furniture or a bit of leather. Maybe from a horse harness. I don't know, something like that. But it's a really nice little thing. Something very unique. And then we have this lovely little button here, which is really quite nice. It actually has got some Latin on there. And it says Muter Sperno. And that actually stands for, I searched it up, it stands for I hope to change. So clearly it is some sort of, I don't know, family crest or something with this like sea serpent on it. And then that's kind of their motto, I hope to change. Which is really quite cool. Never had a button that it's got this Latin on. You can actually see it clearly. Which is really, really nice. And then we had the buckles. We actually had 3 lovely little buckles today. Starting off with these 2. These 2 are really nice examples of Jacobean shoe buckles. So it's quite hard with one hand. There we go, you can see a bit better there. So these are Jacobean shoe buckles. So sadly not as old as I thought, but myself and my dad have never had any Jacobean shoe buckles. So that is really, really cool. 2 nice little different design ones here. And I've actually got my little buckle book here that I can actually show you guys. Hold on. There we go. There they are, right there. I can see the one that I had. My dad had it. Very similar to that one, and the other one, again, is quite similar. And there we go. Jacobean shoe buckles, 1660 to 1720. So not as early as we thought, but still really cool little buckles. And then we had this beautiful half of a spectacle buckle. And I actually realised after cleaning it up, there's actually a little rose up there. And I'm guessing that is going to stand for a Tudor rose, which is really, really cool. So again, I looked that one up in my buckle book. And I found the exact one, or very similar one, just there. You can kind of make out the roses there. And it's a 5 moulded depressions on each loop. It's with a narrowed strap bar. So it is a spectacle buckle. And you can actually see here, I don't know if I can show you guys. Hold on. It's going to be quite difficult. because of the camera. But look, bit sideways, but look, you can see there, 1550 to 1650, which makes a lot of sense as the Tudor period was half of Elizabeth's reign is in those dates, then it goes a little bit over, so it definitely makes sense. So I'm guessing this would have been a lovely little spectacle buckle in Elizabeth I's reign. That's what I'm saying, which is lovely. And then we had a lovely selection of coins. I think the best one was my little George I that cleaned up a treat. Get it in focus for you guys. There we go. Beautiful little George I farthing. 1719. Don't always get George I. They're probably one of the most uncommon Georgian coins. Usually get George II's and George III's. Had multiple here today, but George I's aren't very common. And in a lovely condition like that, it's absolutely stunning. And then this was one of the little blank coins that I had. I actually gave it a clean up. And it looks like some sort of little token, which is really quite cool. You can kind of make out a galloping horse there and then someone riding it. It's really weird. Almost like there's a date under there, but it's really beat up. It's really, really thin. So I'm guessing it's going to be some sort of, I wouldn't say a farmer's token, but maybe, I don't know, maybe some sort of market token. I don't really know. It's a really interesting one, but if anyone knows what it is, please let me know down in the comments. An interesting one, which is always nice. But I'd say probably late 1600s on that one, just because it's so thin and it feels like one of the early mill coins, if you know what I mean. And then before we move on to the silver coins, I just want to show you this little mount. This one is definitely medieval. So sadly, none of the buckles are really medieval, apart from this one that's post-medieval. But this thing here is definitely medieval. Beautiful silver-plated medieval leather mount, which is awesome. The first real sign of early medieval history on these fields, which is awesome. And with the silver plating as well, shows there was some clearly quite wealthy people around that area. So hopefully there's lots of hammered coins on the right fields when we get there, which is wicked. And then moving on to my dad's silvers. I can't believe he had two right at the end of the day. This William III, absolute beauty. Late 1600s, love token. These are usually a bit battered, but still a lovely coin. And then my personal favourite, this absolute beauty of a coin. This Queen Victoria shilling. Sadly, it's just chipped a little bit there. I don't think my dad did that, because it'd be white, wouldn't it? But it's quite silvery, so I don't think he did that. I'll let him off. But it's a lovely 1859 Queen Victoria shilling. I haven't given it a proper clean up because I still like this kind of black remaining, because it shows its real age, you know. But absolute beauty. Proper thick. It's actually quite a heavy bit of silver. Absolutely stunning. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's dig. And I can assure you, there's going to be some absolutely amazing sessions coming up on these fields. Because as you can see, we're briefly doing these fields. We're just skimming over them, walking through them. And the fact we're finding stuff like this shows they are very good fields. And there's going to be a lot more to come. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, please smash the subscribe button, hit the like button. I'm trying to reach 3,000 subscribers by the end of 2024. I've got about a month left and I'm about 50 away. So all you need to do, drop down below this video, hit the red subscribe button, and it helps me out so much. Just one simple little click and it makes me know you guys are enjoying the videos, and I'm going to keep posting this amazing content for you all. Thanks a lot, everybody, and I'll see you all next week for another awesome session.